What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's DripGodDero. In today's video, I want to talk about the Western Conference Finals matchup between the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, in this video, I will go in depth on all the matchups these teams had during the regular season, and also just give my thoughts on what will be the key components and key pieces that can cause both teams to win or lose. So without further ado, let's switch over so that we can take a look at their regular season, and then after that I'll give my thoughts on the matchups and all that good stuff. Alright, so we have switched over, as you guys can see, and we will be taking a look at the Los Angeles Lakers regular season schedule. Now, we do have to keep in mind that this Los Angeles Lakers team, they made a drastic change during the trade deadline in February. So we will take the games before February with a grain of salt. And let's just get to it. Let's take a look. So we already found the first two games. The first game they lost to Denver, and it was pretty much a blowout, as we could tell. And the second game, they won against Denver. Now, we got to take these games with a grain of salt because this was before the trade deadline. So let's keep scrolling down until we see some more matchups between Denver and the Lakers. All right, so here's a third game, as we can see. And this was actually a win against Denver as well, but this was before the trade deadline. As we can see, it was on December 16th. Let's keep it moving. Let's see if there were any other matchups. All right, and it looks like here they had a fourth matchup as well. This was a loss, and once again, this was before the trade deadline, as we could see. So it looks like all of their matchups were actually before the trade deadline. They had 4 matchups, and all of them were before the trade deadline, as we could see. So, with that being said, both of these teams haven't played each other. And what I mean by that is that due to the Lakers making so many adjustments and so many changes, and due to the Denver Nuggets not playing the Lakers after the trade deadline, these teams have not played each other. So, it should definitely be interesting how these teams, match up and how the coaches specifically make adjustments, since they really don't have much experience against one another. So that definitely should be interesting. But to get into it, let's start off with the Lakers and what I feel like will be the key components within their team to get them a victory. So it all starts with Anthony Davis. Now, the reason I say that is because so far during this postseason, he has been the best defensive player in the league, in my honest opinion. And can he continue that against a player like Jokic? No. In my opinion, they haven't really ran into any dominant bigs during their postseason run. In their first series, they went against Jaren Jackson Jr. And yeah, he's good, but he's not, that gifted offensively. Yeah, he can hit the three, and yeah, he can block some shots, but it's a completely different beast when it comes to Jokic. Jokic is a monster in the post, as we all know. Jaren Jackson Jr., it's not really the same. His post game is kind of sloppy in a sense. So it should definitely be interesting to see if Anthony Davis can slow down Jokic. Also, another thing you got to notice that Jokic is an amazing passer, probably the best passer in the league currently. So it's two ways that you have to defend him. You got to defend him straight up, and then you got to defend the pass, because as we know, he's an amazing passer. So it all starts with Anthony Davis and how good he can be defensively, or if he will get overpowered and end up getting into foul trouble because, as we know, Jokic is a big body, man. He's definitely a big body, and he can get you into foul trouble. So, hey, it all starts with Anthony Davis. Now, some other key pieces I want to talk about is LeBron James. Will he finally have a great series? So far, his series, they haven't been that great. They've been all right. Like, don't get me wrong, he hasn't played horrible or bad, but he's played mediocre for his talents. And do I expect that to continue to happen? Possibly, because they do have a good defender in Aaron Gordon who's athletic, who can also move his feet well and things of that nature. So it's definitely going to be hard to really judge on if LeBron can really show out and really be dominant or not due to them having so much depth in that wing position and having some players who can possibly slow LeBron down. But besides that, the final key piece is just the depth and the other guys in general. Will the other guys contribute? Now, the past two series, the other guys have been pivotal for this Lakers team winning. Like I was saying before, the stars, they haven't really been, just amazing offensively. Yeah, they'll have a game every here and there, but it hasn't been consistent. The other slack has been pulled by those others, such as Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt defensively, Rui Hachimura offensively when they really needed that spark off the bench. And can those role players continue to do that? Can a player like Rui Hachimura come off that bench and take advantage of those smaller guards if he does get a switch or anything of that nature? Can D'Angelo Russell take advantage of Jamal Murray guarding him? Jamal Murray is slightly smaller than D'Angelo Russell. Can D'Angelo Russell put him in that post and shoot over him? Can he take advantage of the little things like that? Also, Dennis Schroeder, can he get that first step on those guards that's defending him? Those are the questions that we will be asking. One final question for Vanderbilt. Can he take advantage of him not being guarded? As we know, Vanderbilt, he is not a great three-point shooter, and can he take advantage of that? Can he make that Denver Nuggets team pay for ignoring him? Those are all questions that will be answered in this playoff series. But just to recap for the Lakers, it comes down to number one, Anthony Davis. How great can he be defensively and offensively? Second will be LeBron James. Will he have a dominant offensive series, or will he be mediocre as he has been in the previous two series? And finally, it comes down to the depth, the other guys. Will they step up? Will they make those big plays when they are needed? Will they make those timely shots? Hey, to be continued. We don't know. But hey, with that, let's switch over to the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets, what do I feel like will be the key things that can get the Denver Nuggets this dub? Now, first and foremost, I think the most important piece will be Michael Porter Jr. Now, I know y'all weren't expecting that, but the reason I say Michael Porter Jr. is because I feel like he has the opportunity to take advantage of his matchups the most. Now, why do I say that? He is 6'11", and it's like, who would you have guarding him? That's the real question. Like, more than likely, they may have Jared Vanderbilt guarding the second best player on the team, and Jamal Murray running around those screens and picks, similar to how they had Jared Vanderbilt guarding Curry. And it's like, if you got Jared Vanderbilt guarding Murray, who's guarding Michael Porter Jr., this 6'11" dude who's shooting over everybody? Like, it's like man, he may have opportunity to just take advantage of the individual who's defending him. And like I was saying, I feel like he definitely will be a key piece, a key component when it comes to this team. Him just taking advantage of his matchups in general. Another thing, another key piece, or the second most important thing to me in this series will be Jamal Murray. What will we get out of Jamal Murray? Will Jamal Murray regress? I know he played pretty well the previous series, but this is a different team. This is a better team defensively, and he will have players like Schroeder, chasing them around screens. Jared Vanderbilt chasing them around screens. And will he be as effective as he was in the previous series? That's to be known. That's to be seen. So I feel like that's definitely another interesting scenario with this team. How effective can Jamal Murray be when it comes to a better defensive team and the LA Lakers, who actually have the personnel to try to slow him down? Last but not least, similar to the Lakers, it comes down to the depth and the other guys. What can you get out of those other guys, such as Aaron Gordon? How good can Aaron Gordon be? Will he take that jump offensively and take advantage of the individuals who guard him? Similar to Michael Porter Jr., he may be able to take advantage of a lot of mixed matches if Darvin Ham doesn't go big, if Darvin Ham doesn't run a lineup with multiple, 6, 7, and up guys, such as a Hachimura, Vanderbilt, and LeBron James lineup. If he doesn't do that, hey, it's room for Aaron Gordon to take advantage of his matchup. You got other players who contribute, such as KCP. Can KCP hit his threes and make his timely threes when his team needs him to? That's to be seen. Can KCP also play solid defense to slow down the guard players such as D'Angelo Russell or Schroeder? That's to be seen. Then you have the other guys who have those little key plays, such as Bruce Brown. Can Bruce Brown play great defense and slow down a player like Schroeder? Because I believe he will be the main player who's guarding Schroeder, in my honest opinion. So can Bruce Brown make those, those little plays? We all know Bruce Brown, he's known for the little plays such as diving for the ball, getting those timely steals, things of that nature. So can those other players contribute and keep contributing like they have in the previous series? Hey, that's to be seen. But with that being said, what's my prediction? Who I got winning this series? I got Lakers in 7. Now, y'all already know I'm biased. Lakers are my favorite team. So, of course, I got to go with the Lakers. But, hey, to each their own. Y'all tell me who y'all think will win this series. Put y'all comments in the comments section down below. Hey, like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the motherfucking channel, turn on notifications and all that good stuff, and I'm out. Peace.